most available comics. That's right. These people have nothing else to do on a Friday night. We are going to do
that one.
Which one?
Most available.
I believe that was Harper that he was pointing at. Thank you. We're going to do an amazing blend of stand-up and improv tonight. Starting off with Brett James, I believe. Brett James, if you would grace to the microphone. Tonight, our theme is beginnings. Because it's our first show tonight. It's clever, right, guys? Brett James, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here you go.
Yes, sir. Oklahoma City, how y'all doing tonight? Come on. Give it to our first time ever. Come on. Oklahoma City, how y'all doing tonight? That's what I'm talking about. With it being a premiere of Oak City Comedy, and like Kenny, our fearless leader, was saying, it's the beginnings of Oak City Comedy. So I'd like to share a story about beginnings with you guys. This is a beginning of my U.S. Air Force career. How's that sound? Eat some popcorn to it, okay? I'm about to blow your face off, girl. February 29th, 1996, y'all. Yeah. 29th, it was leap year. It was leap year. Keep up, keep up. I got on a plane from El Paso, Texas, flew to Dallas, Texas, then on to San Antonio, Texas, where Air Force basic training is held. When I got off the plane, I really wasn't sure what to do. So I followed the signs, and it said, all new Air Force recruits follow these signs. So arrow, arrow, arrow. It led to some sort of Air Force recruit holding cell, okay? There were guys on the phone, chit-chatting and stuff like that. It kind of resembles, I guess this is how a prison day room operates, you know what I'm saying? Guys were like in the corner crying and stuff like that. Some guys were asking for their mom, you know, so. Anyways, I got there around 4 p.m. I waited for a little while, and then eventually, a few hours later, 2 sergeants came in and yelled at us to get on some buses. Okay? Now, when I left the airport, it was dark by now. But I remember one distinct thing about my bus. I walked up to it, and it said, Fantasy Tours. And I was like, ain't nothing about to be in my fantasy I'm about to go through right now. You know what I'm saying? It's false advertising. But I didn't have time to sue him. So, anyways, you get on the bus, and the bus trip is what you would expect. It was the quietest bus ride of all time. All right, you could hear like a mouse tell a secret to another mouse. That's how quiet it was. So we pulled up to the gates of Lackland Air Force Base, and they take us around to where we're going to be housed and trained, and it was like a square drill pad type of deal. And there were all these guys walking like this. They were walking, and they had like a Smokey the Bear hat, you know, like the drill instructor hat. You know what I'm talking about, the big circle ones? And they looked really, really pissed off. And I had a feeling this wasn't a VIP reception that we were about to, you know, receive. The bus stopped, and as soon as the bus stopped, this guy runs on the bus. He says, get the hell off the bus. You got 30 seconds to grab your crap and get out here. So I grabbed my crap, and I ran out of the bus onto the square pad, you know, with all the other guys. They started yelling at us immediately. I mean, just yelling, 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 yelling. I mean, you want to talk about some quality yelling. This was 5-star. Like, if getting yelled at is your thing to do, this is the place for you, okay? I mean, this 5-star yelling is going on right now. Anyways, I line up in the first column, okay? So there's all these columns, and I don't have anybody to the left of me, so I'm easily accessible for yelling. I'm a genius. That's what I did to myself, right? So they're yelling, and they're yelling like they're like, pick your bags up, put them down, pick your bags up, put them down, pick your bags up. It's like the worst game of Simon Says you ever, there's no winner. You just pick them up, put them there, just yelling the same thing at you. Eventually, one of the sergeants came over. I seen him out my peripheral, and he came to my side. And my recruiter said, just military bearing, Brett, just look straight ahead. And I felt him here. He hit me with his hat, and then the breath. It hit my cheek. I'm like, this must be what phone sex is like. You know what I mean? I was like, man, come on. And my cheek was getting moist. And he said, are you a comfortable trainee? I said, no, sir. He said, what's your name, trainee? And my recruiter told me to be loud. I said, sir, every Robinson reports is ordered. He said, why the hell are you yelling? I said, my recruiter told told me to yell. And he was like, well, now I'm deaf, clown. And then he calmed down and the breathing commenced. And let me tell y'all, let me take y'all back. The breath that wrapped its way around my cheek and into my nostrils. Yeah! Eat some popcorn to this one. It made its way into my nostrils. And, you know, I started getting cross-eyed. I started tearing up a little bit. And he was like, what's your problem, trainee? I said, sir, I'm fine. He said, are you uncomfortable? No. He said, well, what's your problem? Why are you cross-eyed right now? I said, sir, it's your breath. He said, what about my breath? And he stared at me, and I said, your breath smells like, he said, like what? And I said, like shit. I mean, that's the only word, excuse me for cussing, that's the only word God invented to describe the smell of that man's breath. So he didn't like that. He pulled me out immediately, and he starts dressing me up and down. He called me smartass about 43 times in 1 minute. I called Guinness to see if it was a record, but they're not sure. But anyways, he was calling me smartass up and down, up and down. He said, look, Robinson, what I want you to do is run around the flight like your hair's on fire. I said, what? I said, I got a problem with that. Because, see, I'm smart, and I cut all my hair off before I got there. And two, I didn't come all the way down here on fantasy tours to be an actor, okay? I was thinking that as I was running. You know, I didn't really say that, but I would have not made it. You know, so I'm running. He finally tells me I can stop running. He tells me, get in the back of the flight. I grab my bags, I run to the back of the flight. He follows me. Great, I made a new friend. He gets in my face and he says, Robinson, look down at my name. I want you to remember me, smartass. Remember me, smartass. I look down, I see his name tag. B-U-L-L-E-Y. Right? Are you kidding me? This guy's name is Sergeant Bully. My new best friend is Sergeant Bully. So anyways, we played some more of the, the Simon Says game that never ends. They gave us a bunch of other instructions. They taught us how to stand still. They taught us actually how to stand like this. Like, you know, I'm stupid, right? But anyways, they gave us our quarters assignment, and we ran while getting yelled at over to where we were bedded down. They said, pick a bed and hit the showers and go to sleep. You got 15 minutes. So I was tired. It was about 3 or something in the morning. I picked the bed closest to the exit entrance just because I was tired, right? So I finally laid down, closed my eyes, and I think that wasn't that bad of a night. Next thing you know, felt like 2 hours later, the loudest trumpet ever. Sound like the devil's playing the trumpet right now. You never see anything like this in your life. All 60 of us pop out of bed, we're standing at attention, I'm still half asleep, and then all of a sudden I hear the door open, and I hear the clicking. And the TIs, the training instructors, they wear taps on their boots so you can hear them coming. It's like an early warning device. I hear it coming to me, and I was like, oh my God, Brett James, you picked the first bed, genius. So I'm sitting there half asleep, eyes closed. I feel a man come up, I open my eyes, and guess who it is? Sergeant Bully, right? He says, good morning, smart ass. I say, good morning, sir. And he breathed on me, and then I breathed on him, and he breathed on me, and I breathed on him. He said, you know what, smartass? I said, what's that, sir? He said, your breath smells like shit. So, needless to say, me and Sergeant Bully became great friends after that. I graduated from smartass to the chief of my flight, and I stand before you 17 years later ever so humbly. I'm still in the United States Air Force, so I appreciate your laughter. I'm Brett James. Thank you for coming out and supporting Oak City. Thank you.